I did a couple of their games at the beginning of the season, and Chris Mack said one of the biggest challenges for him would be his ability to be an efficient scorer. Somebody who's not going to shoot upon volume, but is going to take the correct shots within the offense. And I think towards the latter part of the year, he finally started to figure it out. He does have the athletic ability. My question for him is his mental discipline and toughness to really defend. I think at times he's become a little lazy. He wants to leak out, get some easy points in transition. But I think he could be a heck of a defender if he really applies himself defensively. If he can compete, have that complete, I think he has a chance to be a special player.
I think people talk about coachability with him all the time. Is he a kid who's going to be coached? You know, Don McLean was working out with him in L.A., and that was the first thing he said about Jordan Crawford. He's been such a good basketball player his whole life. He's felt like, I can do this. Now to get to the next level, you got to start taking some coaching. You need to start to improve aspects of your game. You can't just be the best player in the gym anymore. He hopes that he can convince teams he's a Ben Gordon-type player, a guy who can come off the bench, be instant offense, can shoot the ball from long distance. That's what he wants to be. I'm not sure he's there yet.
But he made great strides under Chris Mack. It's funny how that happens. The more you play, the better you get.
Going 3 times. Going 3 times. You don't make my 15 seconds. We're going again. Ready, go.
Your former teammate there, Lynn. I was going to say it. He was a point guard. You know, he was our leader on the floor. But we wouldn't allow him to be that vocal.
Hey, Jordan Crawford, talking about his ability to score. He's 6'4". If he's 6'6", are we talking lottery pick maybe?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that shows you the difference just a few inches make.
This is something interesting. I haven't seen this. They're running the full sprints here. And this, you're going to find out what guys are competing at the end of the workout here. You know, a lot of guys probably didn't expect to be running sprints here at the end. And they got to make it in 15 seconds.
You know what? I look at this thing. If I were a player coming into this and they said, okay, you have to finish this in 15 seconds, I would not be worried about 15 seconds. I would just be worried about trying to finish first every single time and sprint hard.
I was just noticing out there, the guys are running, and you can see the guys are competing, and then there are guys who are just trying to make it in under the 15 seconds. They see and they look up at the clock, they have enough time to kind of coast in.
You know, also, I think that really sets the bar mentally for other players. If you're a guy who comes in, you go through the workouts hard, you compete in every single drill, and then towards the latter part of the workout, you're still finishing first. I'm just kind of setting the placement in your head, okay, I'm better than you. You're always going to be second in my rearview mirror.
And look at the guys coasting right at the end, trotting to the line, just under the gun.
And this also talks about preparation. Some of these guys, the minute they declare for the draft, are in there with trainers. They're working out every day. Other guys are goofing around. They're not prepared for this, and you're going to show. And you know, this is a big job audition. Why wouldn't you be immediately in the gym the minute you declare for the draft, getting in the best possible shape you
That
could
was
be
the
in?
most amazing thing is I find guys that would come in and they'd be out of shape. You know, you're thinking, this is your livelihood. This is like, you know, a month that you got to work out and be in shape. What else you got to do?
I mean, without exception, or maybe with a few exceptions, if I'm going to give you, as a general manager or an owner, I'm going to give you millions and millions of dollars to play for me, and you're still not in shape with that opportunity, what's going to happen when I give you that money on a guarantee?
You know, I don't mean to be the master of the obvious here, but we opened up this show with these guys trying to fulfill a dream of playing in the NBA. The word coasting.